one more thing.
I love that we're reintroduced to our little Jewish mama. I'm so fucking disappointed. What a jerk off. It's great.
It's like a Jewish version of my mom.
I love it. I'm so disappointed for you, Cheddar. I was talking to my younger brother, who's 2 years younger than me, and he had a fight with his wife because I guess he had sex with a prostitute and she got mad.
As one does.
Oh my God, Thomas, I can't believe you did that! And he was trying to defend himself. He's like, honey, we haven't had sex in like 6 months. And she was like, but I didn't know you were willing to pay for it!
Welcome to Two Gaming Dudes.
Andor Season 2.
Yes.
You know, I'm so happy because it picks up right where it left off. When it ended 2 years ago, it was the best thing on TV at the time.
Yes.
And it came back this week, and it's the best thing on TV at the time.
I will say it's almost jarring to watch a Star Wars show where people speak intelligently and it's like well written and like after everything we've been through, because between Andor Season 1 and where we are now, we've had Ahsoka and we've had that other thing that
Crapolite, yes.
And so to come back to suddenly like, hey, we actually are pretty good writers sometimes. Check this out. Like, oh, look at that. You can actually write good dialogue. Huh.
Well, I mean, this is what you do. It's Tony Gilroy's project, so you know it's going to be good. Staying true to form, it's not for everyone. It's a different kind of Star Wars.
That is very true.
It's much more cerebral and intelligent. And I'm A-okay. There's a lot more Game of Thrones stuff in it. I don't know that that's a great comparison.
That's not the best comparison, but I get what you mean.
It's not stupid J.J. Abrams shoot 'em up bullshit.
No, thank God. So one of the things that we really enjoyed about the first season, and I also enjoyed about Skeleton Crew, is both of these knew their audience. Yeah. Skeleton Crew was like, oh, this is for kids, so we're going to make this really fun, jaunty, piratey kids show.
Yeah.
And Andor, when it came out, says, okay, this is clearly for adults, especially adults with higher functioning frontal lobes. So, that's for us. This is a more adult take on it. And I really appreciate that.
I agree. And even if taking that out of it, it's still fucking amazing Star Wars.
Yeah. I want to say this is some of the best Star Wars we've seen since the first season, but that bar is so low that you could trip over it. But at the same time, I mean, this really is really well done and very well written. Having said that, is this as good as Season 1 so far?
Well, I mean, we know what to expect. Season 1 caught us off guard.
Right.
We knew it was was connected to Rogue One, and it's the same guy and same characters, so we kind of knew what to expect. Because Rogue One itself was a different kind of Star Wars movie.
Right.
But we'd never seen it, so seeing it kind of took us by shock, and we're like, wow, they really caught lightning in a bottle here. Mm-hmm. Turns out, no, they didn't. They just know what the fuck they're doing.
Surprise.
So when this comes out, I don't want to say it's not as good. It doesn't have that impact because you're accustomed to it. You know,
right?
This is going to be smart, cerebral. Put the phone away and pay attention, or you're going to miss stuff.
That's something interesting, and I want to talk about that in a sec too. There were some moments in these first 3 episodes that I hate to say were a little bit boring, but maybe just stretched a little bit longer than I would have liked.
The wedding stuff.
Thank you. The wedding stuff. But
you know why it's important, right?
I do. I understand the importance of it, and they really, really wanted to make sure they hammered that home.
Because we're building up to... Maybe I'm wrong, and we're doing this spoiler-free as much as we can. So this is just my speculation. I think we're going to see Mon Mothma fall really, really hard.
Yeah.
Before she rises to become the leader of the Resistance. We have to see her start here, collapse, and then skyrocket to become this great leader. And I think we started seeing that when she's doing shooters and like...
Yeah.
It's weird. As I saw her, you see her at the wedding starting to get loaded, and for some reason... I thought, oh man, maybe this is the time, we're going to see Genevieve O'Reilly get naked. She does something crazy at the wedding. And that got me thinking. I was a little inebriated already. I'm like,
sure.
Does she, maybe Genevieve O'Reilly has an OnlyFans.
Oh no! Did you look it up?
She doesn't. Of course she doesn't. But I'm like, yeah, the mature stately actress Genevieve O'Reilly, the Royal Academy trained actress, has a fucking OnlyFans.
That's great.
It would have been nice.
Speaking of that, funny enough,
What?
you can't have Star Wars these days anymore without a little bit of controversy attached to it somewhere.
Okay.
And in this one, it was attached to the weirdest moment. So there was controversy online around episode 3.
Yeah.
The moment where the guy is advancing upon the girl.
This isn't a spoiler. There's a sexual assault innuendo scene, sort of.
Sort of. So yeah, you've got an Imperial who makes
The first time we
some
see
pretty
this.
heavy-handed attacks against this girl. She then proceeds to beat the ever-living hell out of
Well,
him.
no, okay, stop spoiling. Now we're spoiling. Stop it.
Point is, it doesn't... It's not like you actually see him like rip her top off or drop her drawers or anything.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't go that
It doesn't progress
far.
anything
Like,
beyond PG.
Right.
But it's jarring.
It is very jarring. And what I saw online was a lot of people talk about this saying, oh my gosh, I can't believe you did that in a Star Wars show. That's taking it too far. And I was like, wait a minute, that's too far? We've murdered children.
Yeah.
Don't forget that. And we can even go back to the original ones. Like, as a kid, I still remember the Rancor grabbing that Gamorrean guard and eating him, and it crunches like a freaking Dorito.
Yeah.
And my little brain went, oh my God, those are bones. He just ate that dude alive. And so that's okay.
We did also see the Empire, commit genocide and blow up entire planets.
There was the genocide, so there's that. And it's like, you know what? Every Star Wars movie, just like they did in the 80s with all the Indiana Jones movies, like every Indiana Jones film had like a moment of shock where they would do something and you were like, oh my God, I can't believe you did that.
Kalima!
Yeah, rip a heart out, call him. Oh my God, you're going to eat eyeball soup? Oh my God. It's just like a moment of freak out. The Star Wars movies had something similar to that in all of their films, and the TV show having this moment, it didn't pull me out. If anything, it fits the story of the Empire truly believing they are above the law. They can do anything they want. Everybody else is a peasant.
I went that direction. I thought it was some of the most brilliant shit we've ever seen on screen.
Yeah.
Because
So
it sets the stage. If you've never seen Star Wars before, this takes me back to episode 3, or episode 4, New Hope.
Okay.
Right after we get the crawl screen, we see the Tantive, and it's getting shot, and then you see the Star Destroyer over top of it. And the Tantive looks this big on screen, and the Star Destroyer just goes and goes and goes
Right,
and
it's
goes.
massive.
And you immediately know this is what these people are up against. This is how lopsided and one-sided this is.
Yes.
Exact same shit in that scene. We
Yeah.
come in here, we're in uniform, we run shit, you do what we're fucking...
Yeah.
It set the stage perfectly for why these people are so desperate.
And when she comes out and says, that guy sexually did assault me, the response was, you're under arrest.
Dorks like us that know the story inside out,
Sure.
it reinforces that. And the characters have to go through that journey as well. So to me, it was perfectly done. Perfectly done. I have no problem with it at all.
I don't either. So other than an occasional pacing issue here and there, mostly revolving around the whole wedding scene, I didn't have any problems with it. I thought it was really well done. And I rarely ever checked my phone. And it's very refreshing to have a show where if you do look at your phone and look away, you'll miss something.
Yeah, you better go back. You missed dialogue.
They're not going to repeat it. They're not going to hammer in whatever plot point they were trying to make so that you who spent half the time looking at your phone, you can look up and still catch on to what. Nope. If you missed a section, you're lost.
I have to imagine. I don't know. I've read very few of the Expanded Universe books. Very, very few. But I have to think they're written by actual authors. I have to think they're written more in the style of this kind of intelligent...
Yes. Most of them are.
Where the
not
movies...
Not all of them, but a lot of them are.
The movies are more comic booky.
Yes. So the movies have always been, as far as George Lucas was concerned, Star Wars was a family film adventure.
Yeah.
It was something that you were supposed to be able to bring your kids to. family.
We can all sit and watch
Not
it and enjoy it together.
Yes,
Yeah.
not a kids film.
Yeah.
A family film. There's a difference.
Yeah. It's not Teletubbies.
It's not Teletubbies. It's not written for children.
It's Shrek.
Or it's Puss in Boots 2: The Last Wish, which was just brilliant. But it was supposed to be that kind of thing, right? But we've come so far from that now that I feel like Star Wars has to branch out and try different things.
Yeah.
So we should have a show like this that's more cerebral, that is definitely for people like us. And then go ahead and make another one like Skeleton Crew that's for kids. Make a cartoon.
Okay.
I'm fine with that as long as I still get my Star Wars.
But the tent pole is always the feature films.
Yeah.
And those have been absolute shit. That's
Yeah.
inexcusable.
Yeah.
The live action shows that are tailored for the fan base have been shit. Ben Kenobi wasn't any good.
No.
Ahsoka was garbage. Acolyte was garbage. Skeleton Crew even was okay.
It was kind of hard, yeah. I mean, I still
you can give
enjoyed
it a C+,
but yeah.
and you're happy to give it a C+, because everything else has been an F- up until that point. This is a fucking 4.0. This is an A.
Yeah.
And all of Star Wars can't be this. It won't last. It's not...
No. This is not sustainable for all of Star Wars.
But a tiny little sliver of it? Go ahead, you got me.
Yeah.
I absolutely love that it's done much more, I don't want to say gritty, but it's done much more real. Like, he gets in there, he gets into the TIE fighters. This isn't the fucking thing I'm supposed to be flying. I don't know how to work this thing. Not like Rey jumps into the Falcon and she knows, I bypassed the compressor. What the fuck are you talking about?
When have you done this ever?
We're going to put Charles in the space shuttle and he's going to sit down and know how to fly.
If Katy Perry can do it, I can do it.
Get real. I sat in my boss's Porsche. I looked around. There's no key. I didn't know how. I had to go on YouTube to figure out how to start the fucking thing. And I've driven a motor car before.
Right.
Give me some reality. This is done differently, and I'm happy with it.
I am too.
It's not going to be popular. That's fine.
Unfortunately, no.
I don't care.
But I was kind of hoping that so much time has passed, and I was hoping more and more people got into the first season, that maybe they would come for the second one and we'd see some real ratings here. We're not. It's not hitting for the ratings.
I don't care.
But I don't care. I'm still enjoying the hell out of it. I still think it's excellent writing and just a great show.
I don't want them to feel like they have to appeal to the lowest dipshit that thinks fucking Bad Batch is the best thing on TV. I don't want that crowd in on this because they're going to fucking taint it. Let Gilroy tell his story. And those of us that get it will love it. And those that don't, it's okay. It's not for you.
I have some good news for you, and hopefully good news for you. According to rumor and those who have seen the whole thing, they say the first 3 episodes were the weakest, and it gets better and stronger from here.
Well, sure.
Which, that's cool, because I already enjoy it, and if we're just going to ramp up from here, I'm going to love the hell out of this ride.
Did you catch any of the guys that he... I don't want to get into spoiler territory, but there's a lot of throwbacks. Like that group of bandits that he runs into. That's like a famous... In Expanded Legends, that's like a famous group. That's like a reference. They have their own storyline.
That's funny.
It's really neat.
I actually did not know that. So if you don't know who they are, they're a bunch of idiots.
Yeah.
And I definitely was wondering, why the hell are these people here? I had to Google it.
Yeah.
Because I was really confused as to who these people were, and after a while I started thinking, I feel like I'm supposed to know who they are.
You don't have to, but if you do, it makes it more fun. Like, those fucking idiots from that. Yeah. It's cool. It's really well done.
Without that knowledge, though, it felt a little weird. I'm like, why are we doing this? Why are we here with these idiots?
This is also not a spoiler, but I guarantee Charles picked this up. Did you notice when he was flying the TIE Fighter, the graphics and the targeting system is straight out of X-Wing versus TIE Fighter?
Yes, absolutely.
From the old LucasArts game, X-Wing versus TIE Fighter. They took those graphics and used it on the actual TIE Advance.
Which is brilliant.
Fucking awesome.
I love that all the technology and everything that they've done so far feels very 1970s.
Yeah,
maybe
it's
early
Star
80s.
Wars.
It's also exactly. That is
looks
Star
like
Wars.
Star Wars.
It needs to look like that. I was actually frustrated with the sequel trilogies and all of that, where they seem to go away from that.
Yeah.
And made it a little bit more advanced. And I don't need that. I want the tech to look like this.
Yeah, it's great. I love the realism. It's not he gets jumped by 6 stormtroopers and Luke pulls a lightsaber and mangles them. He gets jumped by 6 guys. He gets his ass kicked.
Yes.
It's great. I love it.
I will say one more thing.
I love that we're reintroduced to our little Jewish mama. Oh, I'm so fucking disappointed. What a jerk off. It's great.
It's like a Jewish version of my mom.
I love it. I'm so disappointed for you, Cheddar.
Give me your predictions for what you think is going to happen with Luthen.
I don't think he survives.
I'm so confused as to who he really is. I would love for the reveal to be something really awesome. If he turns out to be a hidden Jedi or something like that, I really think that would be awesome. If it doesn't turn out that way, that's fine too. I really like him as a character, and I'm just curious to think where he might go from here.
You know what? I'm perfectly okay with not seeing any Jedis or lightsabers in this.
I am too.
Because it makes the further story down the line that much more poignant. Look, we had to do this on our own.
Right.
We didn't have the magic space. You guys fucking left. You abandoned us. You all went into hiding. And the fucking farmers and peasants had to pick up the pitchforks and carry the weight until Luke showed up out of the blue. Where were you all this time? That adds to the story. I don't need to see a Jedi in here. I'm perfectly fine with this.
No,
it makes it more desperate.
There's a lot in here that I like. And I'm excited to see where this story goes.
I love this shit.
We've seen Rogue One. We know where the story goes. But I am enjoying the hell out of the journey.
And we're going to get more Saw Gerrera. That's awesome. Did you come here to kill me? Fucking awesome.
I would love to know your thoughts and opinions, so leave them down in the comments below. Let us know if you've been watching this, what your thoughts are so far from the first 3 episodes. Are you excited for more? Where are you at right now with Andor Season 2?
I think there is some bleed over. Because Beetroot, granted, he's a goofy teenager.
Right.
But he loves this. And he also loves Bad Batch.
My teenage...
All right. It's okay to like both.
Yeah. My teenager also really enjoyed Season 1. He was very excited for Season 2, and so far is enjoying the hell out of it. So
cool.
There you go.
Bravo.
I hope you're enjoying it. We certainly are.
This is great Star Wars.
We'll see you in another episode. Later.